Previously on Black Belt Waterfowl. We got a nice spot we got picked out. Looks like it's holding about 4 or 5 dozen. It's going to be extremely hard to set up on them. It's in the middle of it's just a prairie marsh, but it's just wide open prairie, some crops on each side, but it's real short. It's like bean fields. So it's going to be a tough hide. We got the panel blinds. We're probably going to have to bring them with us, get them brushed up, and see if we can find a good spot to set them up where we don't stand out and be too obvious. But it's looking good. Maybe we can end the trip with one good hunt, but so far this is a good looking spot. We've been watching it for the last couple of days, and it's holding pretty much the same amount of birds. There may be a few more out there today than it was last time we looked at it, but I think it's going to be pretty good. We'll see. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. And it is the morning of our last hunt here on the Teal trip. And we're just getting up here to the marsh, the parking area. We're back hunting again with Evan and Chandler, the guys we met up here that reached out to us on social media. We're back up here hunting with them. Well, we're not hunting with them. We just kind of, you know, we've all became friends. We've been hunting together on public land. That's what I mean. They've been hunting with us. But anyway, Jake and Cade and Evan and Chandler are on their way out to the marsh right now. We had to bring the panel blinds. Like I told you yesterday, the hide is really going to be the problem here today, because there is no hide. There's no tall grass. There's nothing to get in, sit up in on a marsh stool or anything like that. So we brushed up the panel blinds. We cut some brush and we brushed them up yesterday, and we're going to do the best we can with that. It's not really going to be ideal. Not really the way I like to use a panel blind. I like to have one panel in front and one panel blind in the back and kind of box yourself in like an A-frame. But since, you know, it's me, Kay, Jake, and I got Wildman with me, plus Evan and Chandler, we all can't fit in there like that. So we're just going to have to set them up, you know, in front of us. And hopefully we can find something down there to use as a background. We'll see. Not the most ideal situation, that's for sure. But this hole is holding some birds. It's got a pretty good number on it. We've actually been scouting and watching this hole for the past 3 days, kind of saving it as kind of an ace in the hole for a last day hunt, and hopefully go out with a banger. So we shall see. But so far everything is looking good. Every day we've scouted it. We've scouted it multiple times in the day, morning and evening, and it's holding a steady amount of birds, and it's actually increased in numbers each day. So hopefully it's going to be a pretty good hunt. But we're going to get the things loaded up here and get ready to make the long walk. I got some chairs to grab, my bag, my shotgun, get all that stuff, and we're going to start making the walk down and be getting ready to get the blinds set up and decoys out, and hopefully we'll be killing some teal here shortly. Alright, so we got things set up here. We're about 8 to 10 minutes or so away from shooting light. Had some guys come in on us from Kentucky, and they're gonna sit with us. We got them sitting with us, and so hopefully we have a pretty good shoot. It's a small hole, like I told you before. Not really much on the hide. It's really bad, but we're making do the best we can with the panel blinds. They had a panel blind, so that was a help too. We got 3 panel blinds set up. We really got nothing behind us, so I think as long as we can keep the birds in front of us, we'll be good. So we'll see what happens. We'll be shooting here shortly.
Moose.
Yeah, I thought they was a little far.
Moose.
Did you get one? Did you get one? How many did you shoot?
Got one.
That one?
Yeah.
I saw where he went down. Yeah.
Did you train him yourself?
Yes, sir. I really should have shot.
Oh, you freaking nailed it, buddy. He marked that duck like a son of a gun. He's all over him.
I get a doe. I think he's further back.
There's two at $15.
Got it.
How old's that dog?
6.
Yeah, I can tell he's picked up some birds.
Good job, buddy. Thank you. Kim. Moose. Moose. Dead. Yeah. Back.
Oh no. And Alan, after moving the mojos, they've done right.
Well, the morning's turning out pretty good. We got 11 so far. So, given the situation, we didn't have a terrible setup as far as our high goes. Morning's looking pretty good so far. Sun's in our face, not really ideal. It's not something you typically want to do, but given the wind, what do you do? So sometimes you just have to face into the sun. But it looks pretty good so far. The morning's looking up. Had a little lull there. We had a little group of teal come in. Got 3 out of that group, so that was pretty good. Let me give you a shot of the blind to see what it looks like now that the sun's up, and you can get a better idea, you know, what we're dealing with here.
No birds. Okay.
Next time on Black Belt Waterfowl. It's back to Alabama for us and a solo hunt for me, and you won't believe how this one goes down.